Alright, today I'm going to show you how to do a basic orthographic drawing. For an example, we're going to start off with this wooden airplane right here, and I'm going to put it onto a piece of paper. An orthographic drawing is where we take a 3D object and we draw it two-dimensionally so people can understand how to build it. So let's start with this guy here. First of all, we're going to start with the top section of the airplane. So we're going to put the top in this area here. So when we draw the top, we want to look straight down. So if I was looking straight down at the airplane, this would be the main body, okay? That would be this section here, and then I would have a line here showing where this bends, okay? Just behind that, we have the two rocket boosters. So they would go there. That would be these two pieces. And then we would have the wings, okay? Also, we have these two back fins here. We would simply draw those there. Now, this here doesn't necessarily look like the airplane. If I was to give this plan to someone, they wouldn't quite know what to do with it. So now what I could do, I could draw a side view. And a side view is everything that we would see when we looked at the airplane like this. Okay? Now the one thing you want to do is you want to make sure that everything's in line. So if I'm drawing the nose, I could come down, I would say, okay, the nose is here. I could come down and say, okay, the top of the cockpit's here, right? And then I can draw it like so. Okay, the back's about there. Right here, I could come down and I could draw the rocket booster. Okay, and right here, I could come down and draw the wing. Okay, so now we don't, and this here represents that. We can't actually see the wing. This is just what it would look like from the side. And then back here, from this point down, we could draw the tail fins. So that's a basic orthographic drawing. So you can see the top view and the side view. Okay? In some orthographic drawings, we also include a back view, but we're not going to cover that today. So if you're working on my CO2 car project, you're going to have a piece of paper that looks similar to this. And you're going to be asked to design a number of CO2 cars. So with this piece of paper, you're looking again, this would be the top view. This would be the side view. So what we can do, from this point we can design our CO2 car, okay? This dotted area back here is where the CO2 cartridge is going. We don't want to cut into any of this area. And these dots here represent where the wheels are going to go through. Okay, so when we're designing our car, we could maybe take some material off here and take some material off here. We never want to cut these holes out, they're part of our design. And we could cut out here and cut out there. So you can see the side view of my dragster. But now I could take that and do the top view as well, okay? So looking at this, right here we know that at this point we want it as wide as possible. So I could say, okay, I'm going to make my dragster here, or narrow here. And anything I do on one side, I want to do on the other side. Okay, we know the axle goes through here, so here I could say, okay, I want this to go really thin, like that. Okay, and then we know this axle comes through here, and then here I could say, okay, I want this round. Okay, so this is our blueprint that we're making. Right now we have the top view and the side view, and from this we can transfer this onto the piece of wood that we're going to be using and cut it out, and it'll allow us to make a quality dragster with a plan. If you look at the back of your sheet, you'll see a number of these. If you could please complete them all, and then hand them to your instructor once you're completed.